Welcome back to another episode of Game for Thought. Today's topic will be about the recently announced Hyrule Warriors for 3DS. Link for it will be in the description below. Pretty much, this happened like in the past 2 or 3 hours. Koei Tecmo, the developers behind Hyrule Warriors for Wii U, they're also the developers behind the Warrior series in general. Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Warriors Orochi, all the other spin-offs and stuff like Dragon Quest Heroes coming out, and I think the One Piece games and Gundam games and all that stuff. But yeah, they pretty much leaked a trailer on their YouTube for Hyrule Warriors for 3DS, and then it got pulled or got privated or whatever. So it's pretty much going to be shown at E3. I've already looked at the trailer. The trailer's been uploaded everywhere. It's on IGN. I'm looking at it right now. Pretty much it's the exact same game as the Wii U version, but with a couple new things and differences. From what we can see from the trailer's a minute and a half. Probably about a minute of that's gameplay. The two biggest things are the two new characters. You have Wind Waker characters at long last. We have Tetra, which is awesome, and the King from Wind Waker, Daphnis no Hess in Hyrule. The King, cool. It's a little bit odd. In the trailer, it looks like you can do specials where he transforms into the King of Red Lion's boat, which is awesome. But Tetra is really cool. That's someone that me and several other people have actually wanted for a while, because Tetra is one of my favorite incarnations of Zelda, so that's pretty cool. Beyond that, the game is pretty much the same. It's not a new game. It's not a sequel. It's not really like an expansion game. It's more or less like a port, which is good and bad. Now, my thoughts when I first heard about it, another Zelda game coming out. I love Zelda, so at first I was like, what? Oh my god, the hype just got to me. I was like, ah. And then I started thinking, I watched the trailer, and I was like, this is sweet, Wind Waker characters. And then I started thinking, I'm like, And then now I'm just kind of like, it's cool, but I would have preferred, either a spin-off game or a companion game to it, or a sequel of sorts, or at least a little bit more to this port. Now, granted, they just leaked it. There could be more coming to it. We don't know. Although it's supposed to be released this year because they already got box art and everything for it. It's supposed to be released this year. I mean, at least that's what I'm guessing. And it's the same game ported from the Wii U, so it can't take a lot to actually port it over. But my thing is, like I said, why make a port of it? Why not make more DLC? Why not make a sequel or a spin-off of sorts? Make a companion game for the 3DS would be awesome. But instead just porting it over. First off, that doesn't make any sense to me, because it was built from the ground up for the Wii U. It's one of the Wii U's very big titles, very big flagship titles. It needs to stay on that system to sell more systems. Especially if people keep saying the Wii U's not doing well, blah, blah. Nintendo keeps saying, I know the Wii U is doing better now, but if they want to keep selling systems, they need to keep the exclusive games on there. This is one of the issues that I believe was killing the PS Vita, was the fact that they make a game that's across all of them. You got it for the Vita, you got it for the PS3 and the PS4. And it's you got people thinking, well, why would I get it on my Vita when I can get it on my PS3 or PS4? It's people already have it for the Wii U. And the people who do, most people are not going to buy this. Most people who have it for the Wii U are not going to buy this. They're not going to double dip. I'm going to double dip just because I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm a diehard Zelda fan. I get everything Zelda. And I do like stuff portable, so that's a plus. But most people are not. So the people who already bought it, they're not going to get sales. 90% of those people, they're not going to get sales from that. And then the people who haven't bought it yet are going to probably just be like, oh, then I'll just get it on my 3DS. So there's sales pulled away from the Wii U version. And there's people who are considering getting a Wii U. Well, this just took one, I don't know what you call it, one plus off of that. So they're thinking less about getting a Wii U. So it just seems kind of odd to do this. Secondly, we've already had a port, not a port, it was a remake of Majora's Mask this year. So now we're getting another Zelda remake / port. That's kind of weird. I I kind of wish we were getting a new Zelda game. I kind of wish we were getting a brand new Zelda game. Hyrule Warriors is awesome, but it's not necessarily my favorite Zelda game. Like I'm waiting patiently for the next traditional Zelda game. It sucks that Zelda Wii U was pushed back, but I kind of expected that, and they're gonna make the game better, so that's cool. But like, it's been a while since A Link Between Worlds. Like, why not? We already got a remake. Why not announce a new traditional Zelda game for 3DS? Like, that could release like this winter or early next year. Like, I think that'd be freaking sweet. But then again, they could still do that. They could easily drop the bomb on E3. They could be like, oh yeah, Koei Tecmo is porting this. Oh, well, we have one more announcement for you, and they show like a trailer for a new 3DS Zelda. That would be pretty cool. And I could honestly still see that happening, but not as much, I guess. I don't know. It'd be cool though, especially since it's completely doable. Majora's Mask was developed 90% by Grezzo. Hyrule Warriors developed like 90% by Koei Tecmo. So they could easily have their actual in-house development, the actual Nintendo EAD groups make a 3DS Zelda. They could have been working on it this whole time for all we know. So hopefully I haven't lost hope on that, but this does take some hype away from that, or hope away from that, I should say. But like I said, am I going to get it? Yes, I am. What am I also... okay, one of the things they showed at the end of the trailer is they showed like the Tetra and the King, and you see like an arrow pointing to the Wii U version. And on the IGN it even says for anyone who buys the 3DS version, they're gonna get these characters in the Wii U. So it's like any sort of difference the 3DS has, like making those characters exclusive, it's like it's a lose-lose situation. It's kind of weird because if you keep those characters exclusive to the 3DS version, that means the Wii U version is now no longer definitive because it's missing 2 characters. So that would screw over Wii U fans. But if you make them available on the Wii U, which is what they're doing, then the whole point of 3DS version is kind of moot. It's like there's nothing really new for it. Another big issue I had is if you watch the trailer, again, like I said, the link will be in the description, and that it's to IGN's listing of the article about the game that also has the trailer on it. But if you look at the end when it shows the Wii U and 3DS version, the 3DS version is for just regular 3DS. It's not for new Nintendo 3DS. Now, I know a lot of people probably prefer that, because I know people hated when they made Xenoblade 3D for new 3DS. But the thing is, it should have been for new 3DS. Why? Because it would have benefited. This game requires a lot of power just to basically... Oh, that's my phone going off. But it requires power just to spawn like the hundreds of enemies on the screen. So putting it on the lesser system, the 3DS, which is worlds apart from the Wii U, the new 3DS has better processors and better RAM that would enable it to run things a little bit smoother. And I feel like not making it a new 3DS exclusive was a bad choice. I mean, it's great that more people will be able to play it, but I think having it a new 3DS exclusive should have been the right thing to do. Especially since it's not a brand new game, it's a port. Xenoblade 3D was a port, so I believe it would have benefited. And like I said, now the 3DS version is going to be lesser than the Wii U version because there's going to be less enemies on screen, because it's not going to be able to process all the enemies that the Wii U version can. The other things are going to suffer, probably like the frame rate, the loading times, things like that. There's probably going to be things that are going to suffer a little bit compared to if they were going to make it for the new 3DS. So pretty much we'll just have to see. But yeah, I will be getting it day one, still when it comes out. But I don't know, I'm very mixed about it. And I'm also wondering one last thing, actually, I just thought of this, about the DLC characters. Okay, so I paid the $20 season pass for the Wii U version, so I got all the DLC that's been released so far. My thing is, when you buy the 3DS version, you get Tetra and the King over to the Wii U version. So, for free, just by buying the 3DS version. It's already on the 3DS version, and then you get them for free on your Wii U version. If I already have the Wii U version, all the DLC there, will that DLC cross over to my 3DS version, or am I going to have to pay for all the DLC again? Or is it already going to be on the disc for people? The card for people who buy it? Who knows? That's something they haven't talked about. Hopefully they say more at E3. I'm also wondering if you don't buy the 3DS version, will people still be able to buy the Tetra and the King DLC for their Wii U version, or how if there's another way about getting that or whatever. Like I said, things we don't know. They just announced or leaked it, I should say, like 2 or 3 hours ago. So, anyways, what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna get it? Are you guys excited, disappointed? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know. Check out, like I said, the link in the description is to IGN's article on it that also has the trailer. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Check you guys later.